Oh my.
Giving us a little look at his toes.
They're so cute. So they were just random ostriches running down I-35.
That's not the baby, that's my baby.
I'd say she did a pretty great job. I think it's that one there.
Yeah, one of these.
Hey sisters, it's me, James Chungus, with another epic Fortnite.
Shut up, Kevin.
With another epic Fortnite video for you guys.
About to go to church, but check out this. Oh my gosh. Kevin, hey. Oh, about to go to church, but I found this little, these little bumps on my skin. Maybe the Patreon folk know what this is about. Hi, Kevin. Love you. Oh my.
Look at Kevin and Karen sitting on the little nest. Dude, I think Karen might be about to lay an egg, guys. Never mind, seeing me upset them and it made them come over. Man, oh man, do I have a big video for you guys today. I'm dressed nice because I just came back from church. And oh my goodness, do we have an exciting video for you. We are currently overstocked on these pigeon plush toys that we got to raise funds for the renovation of the new house and for the fencing materials that we need. I'm sorry that it took about 2 to 3 months for these things to actually come, even though you guys ordered them about 2 months ago. But I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm finally going to start sending these out. I'm still going to have to figure out what's going on with the international shipping, folks, but we're going to try our best. We've already sold about half of them, and that was just from a couple Instagram posts. Pretty sure by the end of this video they'll all be sold. You guys, I appreciate you. We're going to get some more very soon, but if you can go to the website and buy them right now, then that means that they're still available. It will automatically shut off, so don't worry about ordering something that we don't have.
Until then, my living room will look like this.
Poggers, please take good care of. Whoa, is that Hit Rapper and Young Man? That's not the baby, that's my baby. Look how he licks his paws when he's hot. You see that? This is what they do when they get a little hot. They lick their little hands, and it cools them down in the summer. Look how cute he is. Such a good man. Okay, bye to baby. Bye, Poggers. All right, Fortnite pranksters, as I mentioned before, we're going and getting a little ostrich chick with a sprained tendon. We're gonna be nursing him back to health. Tim, with the little baby Rhea, and with little baby Emu, I'm gonna show you guys how to take care of all three of them in 1 mile. As I said before, I like to give you guys little tours of Texas countrysides when we're out here, and this is a bit north of Waco. It's a lovely little place. A lot of people have all kinds of interesting things out here. Okay, so these are the nature forms, right? And then, where did you get these?
These come from a farm down around Fredericksburg. The guy had a whole bunch of equipment. He was in the ostrich business back in the 90s, and he got rid of it.
Whenever it blew up and then died, right?
It was crazy. People would come with trash bags full of money to buy eggs and buy birds.
Yeah, no, a lot of people watching probably don't know that, like, in the 90s, the market just boomed for ostrich chicks. So people are paying what, like 30 grand for a bird?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he sold a trio for $150,000.
Yeah, one trio was $150,000. There was a certain point where all of a sudden it just crashed and people were just giving them away, and they couldn't give them away. So they were just random ostriches running down I-35. But you keep these at 97?
Yeah, about 97.2,
0.2 humidity. So that's nice that it's automated. How old are these things? And how long do you think you're going to have on them?
I think we've got them in the 90s, and I should be able to use them for all the parts that are pretty much interchangeable and replaceable.
Yeah. I do remember you saying that you need to have some kind of humidity control in the room where you have the... That's an AC unit you just have on the wall, right?
Yeah, that's the coolant, and this is the dehumidifier.
That way when it gets 100 degrees outside, this place doesn't get all stanky. Yeah. This little guy, you said he passed away, so you had your taxidermist friend.
Cousin does taxidermy. She did it.
Was that her first ostrich, I bet?
Yeah, she couldn't even find a form. She had to make the form and all that.
I'd say she did a pretty great job. And then what's the story with this?
So say I get 10 eggs this week. I can hold all 10 of them in there, and then I can settle them all at the same time.
That way they don't end up going bad, or?
Well, when I don't have chicks hatching every day, I can group them in 10, 12 in a batch.
Interesting. Making sure that they stay, kind of rolled like the mothers would do, right? That keeps them interesting. Okay, very cool. So this is your hatcher.
Yeah, that's my hatcher.
And then this could. Oh, look how cute they are. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh, look at this stupid little face. Okay, so when did these guys come out?
One come out on Saturday, and the other two come out today. See how small they are.
So this is basically the same thing as the incubator, only it has no turner, and it's just the right humidity, the right...
Yeah, same temperature, same humidity.
Nothing else. Wonderful. And then you have these pads down here so they don't
break their feet, get stuck, or anything like
That's
that.
how they get their footing and legs grow straight.
How long does it take for them to be ready to walk around with big boys?
Usually 3 days. Once they're up walking around and acting like they want to.
So where's our little guy with the issues?
That's what they're doing there, where he stays sitting down more than standing up.
Yeah, a slit tendon, you said, right?
That's maybe, I don't know. I'm told it's what kind of curl too. So.
It's a very excruciating thing. But it looks like he's been kept pretty calm in here, so we should be able to help. This is your like second stage. After they get out of the brooder, they're a little bigger. So you have them in here. This way they can run around, eat the natural grass, but then you can still put them in there at night because just about everything eats them, even when they're 4 feet tall.
Not to keep the coyotes and
Coyotes,
bobcats. And
even raccoons. I had a raccoon bite the head off of one time. That was sad. What's this here?
hot water.
Oh, okay. And then where's that running?
Runs all the way around the perimeter, so when I lock them up at night, if something tries to dig in.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, there's a pretty big hole here. So if something tried to get in there,
Yeah,
it would be like, nope. What happens whenever the grass touches it?
Well, I got to clear all that out.
And you have that running all the way around here, so inevitably the raccoons, possums, whatever, start to dig under there. Skunks will rip their heads off too. Well, yeah, and it's beautiful here too, because you got these beautiful cedar posts. Oh, this is just straight up 8 foot, right?
Yeah, that's 8-foot game fence.
I was thinking about getting 2 of them and stacking them because I think that might be cheaper. It just depends.
Yeah, that's it's high.
Yeah, oh, especially now. When you got it, it's probably a lot cheaper though, right?
Yeah, it was about 400 a roll.
Yeah. You've never had a coyote try and jump this. They can though.
Oh yeah.
But
if they really want in, they'll get in. But no, I haven't had any problems.
coyotes typically don't go after ostriches.
That male, I don't want to mess with him.
Yeah. So you have that natural shade, they don't really need much. In Africa,
That's what most people will put up, a little enclosure, but
you'll spend $4,000 for it and they won't even go in it. Or you'll just get a carport or something, and then whenever the winter storm happens and there's snow everywhere, they're sitting outside covered in snow. And I was gonna ask one more thing. What does your chores look like on a regular day? So, and they've got a ton of grass here. It's been raining a bunch, but that's all food for them.
feed them pellets and give them water every day. And
Do you have any of that automated, or do you just go out and do it?
yeah, it's all by hand.
Do you plan on doing anything automated or in the future?
Probably not. I've messed with that stuff before, and it seems like it
Always. Yeah, me too, man. Every time it breaks, somehow something happens to it where it just gets.
Especially the water ones, those floats are nice, but man, it seems like every time.
And if you go on vacation and the floats break, then all of a sudden you come back to a $4,000 water bill.
It's much better just to have an actual person.
Exactly. How long does it typically take you to do all the chores?
30 minutes, you can have it knocked up.
So this is your male here, your big boy. What's his name?
Only llama.
Tony Llama? Is he friendly at all, or about as friendly as he
Not
could
really.
be?
He's breeding right now, so he's pretty fired up.
Has he ever tried to kick you?
Yeah, he's kicked him with the caterpillar.
Does it do anything to the panels? That's the big thing that makes me want to get some heavier stuff if we do have these guys. For the most part though, the ones that we'll have are going to be messed up. They're going to have messed up toes and everything else, and we're going to spend time with them like from the time they're baby. But when hormones rage, and we can't expect them to not get angry. But what a beautiful, beautiful animal that is. Giving us a little look at his toes. That's incredible. And this is a blue or a hybrid or a red? Probably red.
Blue Cross.
Blue Cross. And those ladies, they seem to be a bit standoffish.
Away from him because he wants to breed nonstop.
Oh, really?
Been chasing them all day.
What's your rule of thumb for, how much space you allocate to each bird?
It varies. I've seen videos online that I don't think you have to have that much, but I try to obviously give them more than I think they'll need because they're a grazing animal. The more area they can cover, they're a lot happier.
And they seem to be very, very happy here.
Oh, yeah.
Do they become more red during certain times of the year, or is that
Breeding, that's how you know they're going to start breeding.
interesting? Really? In the winter, they go back to being what, gray?
Yeah, they just go back to gray. Wintertime, get real docile. You can walk up to them and pet them.
Yeah, I can't wait till Kevin becomes docile again. Okay, so we're gonna put the little guy in here. This is your setup though for the little ones. So this is for the smallest bean. Right? Those little guys that are in there, they're gonna go right here. And this is a heating pad that you have.
Yep.
And then this does well for you. You don't use any of the rubber stuff out here.
No, I've been looking at some of the other stuff, but so far that works pretty good. It's fence fabric is what it is.
Whenever they're done, they'll just either clean it off or you'll just grab some new stuff because it's not that expensive, right?
Yeah, I got a roll right here, so I just
Yeah.
drag a new sheet under there once they get that all dirtied up.
Very, very cool. And then these are your babies. You got that mirror so that whenever there's only one or two, they feel like there's more company, right?
Yep.
That keeps them stimulated. That's the biggest thing. I remember Ning, she had one. She would hatch them out one at a time, but she only had 2 birds. What would happen is the little babies wouldn't know, you know, they would be kind of alone. It's really tough for them to do well whenever they're by themselves. To put in little mirrors, or you have to put a little plastic ball in their water so they peck at it and figure out, okay, this is water, okay, this is feed. To start off, you give them chick starter, and then you'll mix it in slowly with what, alfalfa, things like that.
I've got a pellet that I use. It's 20% protein pellet.
That's ideal.
It's a micro pellet, so that's what they'll get next.
What we were saying earlier is that a lot of folks that do this probably in a less sustainable way will just give them right off the bat 30% game bird starter, so they grow really, really fast. What ends up happening is they grow too fast for their legs, and then their legs just kind of break out from under them. Their legs grow too fast for their bones, or all other kinds of things. Yeah.
Grow out of the skin if you get too much protein.
Yeah, if you give them too much calcium, then their hook joint will get too big. And then sometimes that's what ends up happening with these other little guys. Okay, so this is our little man.
Maybe this leg here.
I think it's that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of these kind of thick right here where it's, I think it may be a slip tendon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not too bad, but yeah, see how crooked it is.
Yeah, and it goes out a little bit. What we would do to correct that is probably get just a little, and then you can see this is.
Yeah, his toes turning because his legs.
Yeah, the younger the better. But look at the little thing. This is the stinker graveyard, huh? Well, that's whenever they start developing or they never develop and they go bad. How many of these do you think have any kind of babies that were developing in them?
Probably at least 50% of them developing, and then they get, like I said, they start stinking.
That's a heck of a lot of calcium, man. Woo! Just this pile alone would keep your chickens laying all year. A lot. But yeah, who wants one of these? We'll do a giveaway. Who wants an old rotten baby dead?
Got them from another farm, and yeah, there's a bunch of them that are stinkers.
All bad.
Oh,
You mind if I just kind of throw this on the ground over there just to see what's?
Yeah, you can throw it
this
in
one's this one's empty. Nothing was developing in there. But I imagine this would smell pretty darn bad. Yeah. Oh. So did I tell you about how we had like a couple of them? Ning gave me a few. She's just like, oh, if you want these old ones, she gave me a few stinkers. And I was just like, oh, that's really cool. Yeah, we can use those. Oh, wow, I can smell it. Oh, yeah, I can use those. And then I just left it on the porch in the sun and I forgot about it. And then one day I was just inside and I just hear, pow! I go outside, the entire porch is just covered in slime. That's gonna happen to these guys too.
This one here, you can see that stuff coming out of the bottom.
Oh, yeah, and you said that's how you can tell when they go bad, yeah.
Start leaking out of the pores.
Safe to say that these guys have a lower hatch rate than your typical chicken egg, right?
Oh yeah, way lower.
Do you think that's because of the eggs themselves, or do you think it's because of the incubator?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the fertility's just low.
No way to know for sure.
Yeah, I've got eggs from different places now, and everybody seems to have a low.
It's the cool thing about doing it like this. You know, you get to try and error and try and error and try and error and see what's working better. If you want to give them a different type of diet or more calcium, you can do that, and then then you have numbers of, okay, we got this more this month, and very cool.
Yeah, I keep records on all my stuff the last 4 years.
So you said, what's his name? Dalai Lama? Tony Lama. Oh, he's trying to, that little poop right there. All right, everybody. Same situation as the last place. I got this little guy in a better box this time. And I'm really excited to bring this guy back and show you guys what we can